All right, now to this. Tyler Robinson, the 22-year-old man accused of fatally shooting conservative activist Charlie Kirk, was back in court today. Robinson, who's been charged with 7 felony counts, including aggravated murder, appeared virtually for what was scheduled to be a waiver hearing. ABC4's Bayan Wang was there and has all the details.
There was heightened security protocols for the court proceeding today. Essentially, nobody from the general public was allowed to bring any bags of any kind inside the courthouse today, whether they were going to Robinson's hearing or anybody else's. I am told that this is protocol for high-profile cases like this.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kathy Nestor, Michael Burt, and Richard Novak on behalf of Mr. Robinson.
Tyler Robinson's legal counsel officially appointed to him in court Monday, a prominent team led by Catherine Nestor with extensive experience in death penalty cases.
The court enters findings that the combined experience of counsel meets and exceeds the requirements.
Monday's court proceeding was scheduled as a waiver hearing.
This is an opportunity for the defendant and his attorneys to appear and either waive or elect to have what's called a preliminary hearing, which is going to be the next phase of this process as we work towards a trial.
Randolph Rice is a former prosecutor who's been analyzing this case. He breaks down the reason the waiver hearing was pushed to October 30th.
The reason they asked for another waiver hearing, and the defense attorneys put this on the record, is they need more time. There is, as described by the prosecutors, a voluminous amount of evidence that they need to turn over to the defense team.
The defense will then review the discovery and decide if they want to have a preliminary hearing. That's when a judge will review the prosecution's evidence and determine if there's probable cause for trial.
The defense attorneys are just getting in on the case right now, so it's going to take a long time for them to review every piece of evidence that's going to get turned over. So there's a real possibility that they might not be able to review all that by October 30th, and they may ask for another extension of that waiver hearing.
As for Robinson,
do we have Mr. Robinson present?
Yes, Your Honor.
He attended court virtually again, but this time his face was not shown on the courtroom TV.
One thing to keep in mind here is if they're going to pick a jury for this case, they want jurors to know as little about the case as possible. So the less times that they have Tyler Robinson on video in that suicide smock, that helps them with less information that potential jurors could see and ultimately taint that jury pool.
Robinson's attorney tells me that she intends on requesting discovery from the prosecution this week. And when that happens, the prosecution will have 5 days to hand it over to Nestor. She also tells me that she intends on having Robinson appear in court in person on October 30th. Reporting in Provo, I'm Bayan Wang, ABC4 News.
Bayan, thank you for that update.